Thank you, Ron. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning. 5,000 university and college administrators. What an interesting audience, huh? I'm going to start out this morning with a very simple question. I understand you folks represent roughly 1,200 institutions of higher learning. My first question to you all as a group, do any of you know or are you aware of a course within your university or college titled Goal Setting 101? Thought so. Not a single course, you know. They just don't teach Goal Setting 101 at the university or even at the high school level, which I think is tragic because I think sending a student out of school with all that knowledge and no focus and no goals and no knowledge on how to goal set is pretty much like launching a rocket without a guidance system. Focus is what I'd like to talk to you about this morning because you folks are being called upon to generate some new foci or focus. I know that you are being asked to do more with less. I know you are asked to be more responsive to your constituents. I know that you're being asked to be more accountable. SunGard as a company has a vision to generate more integration, to make the process smoother and more interactive. All that is going to require change from you folks physically in terms of learning new products and learning new processes, but also mentally, generating and creating focus. So I'm going to do something a little interesting. I've never done this with an audience, certainly not one this large, but I would like to share with you, by way of definition of focus, a little 30-second video. This was filmed by Dr. Daniel Simon at the University of Illinois. Any University of Illinois people here? Well, you should be proud. This guy's doing some fascinating work in perception. First, let me share with you what this video is going to show you. It's going to show two teams of people throwing a basketball back and forth. Some of them are dressed with black shirts, some of them have white shirts on. I'm going to give you a task and ask you to follow it as closely as you can. When you see the video, would you count the number of times the folks with the white shirts are passing the ball back and forth? Since they mix each other up, it's kind of hard to kind of track it, but see if you can follow the number of times that that ball is being passed back and forth by the people with the white shirts on. Are you ready? Would you start the video, please? All right, that was 30 seconds long. I have a question first. How many of you felt that they passed that ball 14 or more times? Can I see by a show of hands? Very, very good. Now, how many of you saw any animal in that video? About a third of you, right? So, I'm going to ask you all to watch it again. For those of you who did not see the animal, I promise you this is the exact same video. There's been no changes at all. Would you please play the video for me again? Isn't that amazing? You have my word that that is the precise video you just saw a few seconds ago, and there is the gorilla standing out like a sore thumb. That's focus in action. That's what happens when you're focused. Hey, and you know what? If you're focused on the negative, there could be all kinds of positive things happening right before your very eyes. You don't even notice it. You focus on the problem, there could be a solution right before you, and you will walk right past it and not even think of it because, as obvious as it may be, if you get too focused in the wrong direction, it can actually blind you to certain realities. Is that not a remarkable video? He is doing... He has a whole series of them, and some of them are simply unbelievable. It's unbelievable what goes right before our very eyes and we don't even notice it.